Hello and welcome back. I'm James Rose, and this is EU4 Better Than France. Unfortunately, guys, as you've probably read in the title, this is going to be the last episode. I've decided that we've done everything we need to do with this campaign. The last few episodes, it's been a bit boring recording them. We're just rolling over everyone now, and we're not in a position really to actually get a world conquest or anything like that. So I don't think there's much more to do. I was thinking we're just going to go through and see if there's any achievements we can grab easily, and then we'll go through. I'm sure I'll pick this up at some other point. Also, there's bits of it that we would need to fight the Ottomans for. Guarantee the independence of France, the Ottoman Empire, Russia. Can't do that, I'm pretty sure. In fact, let's see. Can I get... The Ottomans were the one that I was iffy with before. Okay, yeah, we're still rivaled to them, so we can't do that. Can't restore Rome. Because I would... If it wasn't for the fact that I let Ottomans and Russia get so big, at this point, it might be possible to do a world conquest. But... it would take, and if we started attacking them now, we might just be able to do it, but that wasn't ever the point of this campaign. The point of this campaign was simply for me to get the hang of recording videos and talking to you guys while I'm playing the game. So I think as far as that's concerned, I've achieved the goal in this campaign. Oh yes, subsidize my love, I was thinking I can probably do. I would be surprised if 2 people won't ally me, or 3, or however many it is. They should all want to ally me. They all hate me, actually, to be fair. But, oh yeah, I'm also at war. Okay, we can't grab that achievement then. Maybe we'll finish that war. Can't get the Silk Road. That one is just one you get eventually. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything that we can just easily nab. I think overall this campaign went quite well. We started over in England. We forced a union on France and then consolidated the British Isles, taking over Scotland and Ireland. We then looked into a PU over Spain. And from there we ate Portugal, which took us ages, and we even named one of our colonial nations New Portugal after the Portuguese who moved over here from Iberia and slowly colonized up, trying to get away from us as we attacked them over and over again. I guess mostly we just expanded. We just ate where we could. We have a nice looking British Central Africa here. It'd be nice if we could have a bit of a bigger name. We haven't won the name contest. Russia's clearly won that. What else? Tech-wise, we're a bit meh because I've started just conquering stuff. After you've got all the admin tech, you don't really... Unless you want, the last idea group, you don't really need to go up in admin much after you've got all of the administrative efficiency. And Diplotech, really, you could stop after you get the Imperialism, CV, and client states. Done pretty well for ourselves this campaign overall. I said it's my first YouTube campaign. I don't think I can really complain too much. Half the world is red. We're easily the greatest power on Earth. Even all the other great powers added up can't compete with us. Annoyingly, the Netherlands still exists and is actually considered a great power. But that's well done to them. Well done to them that they've managed, all this game, they've managed to spite me by taking a buyout of my trade income. 20% currently. Well done, Netherlands. You did well. Let's see. To be fair, the initial actual objective I set for myself for this campaign was to take Moskov, Vienna, and Berlin. Berlin is still owned by Brandenburg. Vienna is now owned by the Ottomans. But we did manage to take Moskov, or technically kind of. It's actually owned by the Trans-Siberian Railway at the moment. But I'm taking that as a partial win for this campaign. For the next campaign, there is a straw poll in the description if you want to go and vote on that. I think I know which one I want to do, and it was winning last time I looked, so I think what we'll probably be doing next, unless suddenly, like, if one of the others gets voted for a lot, because I only put ones in there I wouldn't mind doing, but I think the one I want to do next is starting as Brandenburg, become Prussia, try to win the League War, and then become the Holy Roman Emperor. And from there, we can, as Prussia, we should be able to just conquer loads of stuff. Pass all the reforms down to revoke the privilegia and roleplay being the Emperor of Man, because we'll then have our Space Marines, simply because we're Prussia, and we will have our Imperial Guard, which will be the swarms of HRE states that we will then control when we've revoked. I think that that would be quite a fun little thing to do. And I could probably get an achievement out of it at some point. Another one I would like to do at some point is actually the Sun God, but I'm not doing that on YouTube right now because I need to think about actually how interesting it'll be to watch. Because actually just colonizing all of South America may be a bit boring for you. I don't know. Maybe some of you want to see that, you masochists. If you don't know what that word means, look it up or ask your parents, depending on how old you are. So, yeah, I think the last thing we really want to do before I exit out is not that. Open up the timeline. Let's start off by zooming in over here. And then, I don't know how long this is going to take. In fact, no. I take it back, guys. What I'm going to do, so that I can mess about with this a bit first, I'm going to make because this will be episode 56. I'll make an episode 56.5 where I go through the timeline of like each of the continents in the game. I think that'd be a nice little thing to do, as opposed to just messing about with it now. But because some of you obviously will want to see it now, let's watch it in fast forward mode. Let's see. We take some of France, slowly expanding, taking all of Britain, take some of Spain. Spain forms. A little bit after that, we get a PU over them. We're down in Africa. We're all over America, like popping up all over America, going, just spreading out over Africa like a disease. A little bit over in India. There goes France. Then we get over in Indonesia. There goes Spain. Little islands popping up here and there we own. We've eaten a lot of Africa and the Americas, and then we just kind of take over loads of stuff towards the end. There goes Scandinavia, and yeah, that's the current state of the world. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've certainly enjoyed doing it, more so than if I just played through it on my own, I think, that's for sure. I hope that those of you, because I know one of the reasons I did this sort of, one, because England was one of the nations I knew the best, and two, I'd noticed a lot of people were actually playing England, asking for help with them, because of patch 1.19 introducing the main event, which allowed you to much more easily get the PU over France if you're able to beat them. So I hope if you're one of the people that started watching because of that, you enjoyed seeing what I did there, and like to point out the little trick I did. I mean, it is only a little trick for getting plutocratic ideas. When using the English Civil War we had in the middle of the game, you can briefly turn into a republic and get plutocratic ideas, which is one of the best idea sets in the game, in my opinion. That combined with humanist meant that we have had very, very few rebel problems in this game at all. The only rebels we've really had are from the separatist events when we went over 100% overextension like we are right now. Okay. I can't think of too much more to add at this point. This will be a short episode, but I do need to record the timelines as well, which I said I'll put in I'll put in a separate episode and just put it after this one. So I think at this point we will exit the game. And I clicked the wrong button. Okay, let's try that again. I accidentally clicked exit game. What I actually meant to click was exit to menu. And that should bring up our endgame statistics and stuff. We turned reformed because it gave us heathen tolerance. We have no stability. Our prestige is in the toilet. We took lots of ideas. We did abandon exploration towards the end so I could get a few more diplomatic ideas when we didn't need to colonize anymore. Tech's alright. We have lots of provinces, although could be more. Overextension's maxed out. Religious unity, we're actually about to go below 100%. We can field over 1 million men. And we have nearly 400,000 in reserve. Actually, in the field, we only have about 882,000. We got a giant navy. Nobody can compete with that. Largest army, largest navy, most provinces, highest province value, highest income, highest trade income. And we scored a magnificent 16,819 points. Wow. Let's have a look at this. We played as Great Britain. Actually, I played as England into Great Britain. 0.8% of players this month played as Great Britain. Ooh, there you go. The longest reigning ruler was Henry VII, who guided our nation for 47 years. Long live Henry, clearly. He was much older than the average ruler. 146 of our wars ended in glorious victory. I'm pretty sure we won all of our wars, didn't we? I don't think I actually lost a war. I had ones that didn't go my way, but I don't think I lost one outright. The average player this month has claimed victory in 7 wars. I feel like some of you need to try a bit harder then. 0 wars ended in disgraceful defeat. There we go. We didn't lose a single war. That's how amazing Great Britain was. Each year, about... okay, that's a big number. That's 100,000, 10, 2,300... No, yeah. 2,030,829 enemy combatants fell to our fire and steel. How the hell did I kill 2 million people every year in this game? Okay, we did very well at killing people. Most of that surely must have been towards the end of the game, raising the average per year. Each year saw the loss of about 361,000 of our men. Well, at least the enemy gave nowhere near as well as they got. And each year, about 607 enemy ships fell to our broadsides. Well, our navy was easily the strongest. Oh, I didn't know how... I haven't actually looked at this properly before. We lost 51 ships each year. I swear I didn't lose that many. We wiped 86 nations from the face of the earth. Poor them. We annexed 1,015 provinces. 307 provinces were unjustly stolen from us. How? What? Where? Okay, if it says so. I think some of these statistics might be a bit wrong, because I don't remember losing 300 provinces. 322 military leaders served us throughout history, if it says so. Legend among legends was Julie de Aubigny. But to be fair, if for 4 siege, I can agree with that. We were reformed. Our greatest province was Paris, which later became our capital. And apparently 33 disasters rocked our nation. I'm pretty sure that that's an incorrect statistic. So what we can glean from this is Paradox can't do math. And I can't think of much else to say. Thank you for watching this series. If you've watched it, if you've actually stuck with it the whole way through, and I'm sure, considering at this point I've gotten a little bit bored of it, that means quite a few of you probably got a bit bored of it before this. But anyway, thank you to those who watched all of it. Thank you to those who watched some of it, and thank you to those who clicked on a video and watched an advert and gave me like 0.1 of a pence or whatever the hell it is. Because as I'm a brand new YouTuber, I've got to say, when I have, it's only a tiny amount of money, but when I see it like ticking up and I know like I'm getting some money because people are watching and enjoying my videos, that's pretty cool. Like, Can you imagine? Like, I can imagine doing this for a job would be absolutely incredible. But that's possibly a long way into the future yet. Need more than 184 subscribers, I believe I'm currently on. But anyway, that's enough blabbering. Oh, actually no, it's not enough blabbering from me yet. I just want to say to go with, because currently I'm doing this series, the main EU4 series, which was Great Britain, and from tomorrow will be Brandenburg. I'm doing that and the multiplayer series with Zorosusberg, Finn, and Samite during the week. But that means I could upload more on the weekend. And so I'm thinking starting today, maybe, hopefully, if I have a bit of time later. I'm going to be starting a new series on a different game. There's two reasons I'm doing this game. One is because it's where the name James Rose that I'm using originated from. It's a game I first named a character James Rose in. And two, the mod that I'm going to be playing on the game has recently been updated and I believe is now a stable version. And it's not updated very often. There's lots of new stuff that I want to check out. So it'd be cool to check it out with you guys. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode and this series as a whole. I've been James Rose. I hope to see you tomorrow, and in the meantime, have a good day. Bye-bye.